The outside of turn 3 and 4 is just scattered with tear-offs. And then we got a sun drop label. Man, I want to meet the driver who is using sun drop as their tear-off. That will be my favorite driver. I will buy every t-shirt they have. Well, we just fueled up, close to $50. Getting ready to head to Menomonie, Wisconsin, and the Red Cedar Speedway. Rain is all I've seen the last 2 days, so looking forward to actually getting to see some racing at Red Cedar Speedway in Menomonie tonight. I've been there quite a few times in my career. Was there last year for the World of Outlaw Late Models. Really fun track, really like shooting there. A couple good outside angles, so looking forward to that. Got about a 6-hour drive up to Menomonie from here in Decatur, so see you there. Well, it's Groundhog's Day again, driving through rain. I feel like that's all I have done on this trip so far, but forecast looks good for tonight. At least my car has been washed about 37 times this week. God bless. But seriously, can we stop with the rain? These wiper blades are getting a workout in. They've lost 15 pounds since this trip started because they've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. It's insane. I'm tired of the rain. But here we are, driving through it again. We have made it to the Red Cedar Speedway in Menomonie, Wisconsin. Pits are right there. Just pulling in and gonna park. Another 6-hour drive, but at least we're gonna see some racing tonight. Pretty excited about that. We are inside the Red Cedar Speedway pits. I'm gonna go check out the track. I'll show you guys what it looks like. I've obviously been here, but probably a few of you are gonna be watching this that haven't. So it's nice, a little breezy, nice temperature out. It's gonna be a fun night. One of my favorite places to shoot here is this fan deck just outside of turn number 3. It's a pretty cool shot with the cars going into turn 3 and then coming down the backstretch, and you can get the Red Cedar Speedway in the background in the shot. You gotta shoot through this fence, but that's all right. We're just working on some track prep here. Some Friday night with Soda Auto Racing here at the Red Cedar Speedway. I'm looking forward to it. Already ran into a few friends that I know, so that's always nice. Got hot laps in 11 minutes. Look at the back stretch here at Red Cedar Speedway. Into turns 3 and 4. Still doing a little bit of track prep. One of my favorite parts about Red Cedar Speedway, the big red letters on the wall. I love when tracks put their name on the wall. From a photographer's point of view, that's really awesome because it helps you to be able to get some identifiable shots, especially racing shots like down the backstretch action shots. You can identify where the track is when they have that in there. Lens choice is always my favorite part of the night. I'm trying to figure out what I want to start off shooting. I'm gonna go with a 300mm 2.8 and a 24-70 2.8. 300mm, great for stuff that's a little further away. One of my favorite lenses to use in the pits because I can get up close personal photos, like tight face shots of people without invading their space. And then I got the 24-70, pretty good wider angle type shot lens. Also great for group shots on the track, cars tight together, and really smaller racetracks where I don't need as much distance. So that's what I'm gonna start with. Obviously I got a bag full of stuff and I'll make changes throughout the night depending on what I want to shoot and what kind of photos I want to take, but that's what I'm gonna start with. Start off shooting in turns 1 and 2. The light is a lot better here. The sun is going to be behind us, so it's going to provide some great lighting for these corners. Stay down here, and as the sun starts to set, I'll make my way down to 3 and 4, get some cool sun fading, sunset type shots, depending on how the sunset looks, but I'm going to start down over here. much, so going with the 70-200 should be a lot better. Yeah, 70-200, much better. A lot easier to pan with that. 300 here, you gotta kind of stand halfway in the middle of the infield just to get the full car in the corner, so definitely good to know, especially with the World of Outlaws running here next Sunday. Want to make sure I know, develop a game plan, know what lenses I want to use, so it's another big helpful point of being here this early and coming a week ahead of time and kind of getting a little practice night in. So I'm gonna go back to turns 1 and 2 now, where I was earlier. Cruiser Hornet, it's pretty awesome. The thing I like about Hornets, get some really cool looking ones. The guy just threw a roll cage in a PT Cruiser and said, let's race. Nothing more American than that. Come on. With the sun, perfect right here for some tanning stuff, but we got an accident on the track. 2 modifieds collide into each other, so hopefully they get it cleaned up fast. That light is good, but it's only gonna last for so long. Gotta love when the sun goes down, because that's a great time to get really cool shots with the sun fading, and you kind of catch the dust vapors, or the dirt vapors off the back of the modifieds. So I'm hoping they get this cleaned up and get some more photos before that light completely disappears. They're moving fast. Started at like 7:15, it's 8:20, and they just have the late model heat races after this. So they're running a very efficient and fast program here at Red Cedar Speedway. You'd love to see that. Pretty full grandstands as well. That's healthy for racing, and you'd like to see that as well. Got done with heat races, sun setting. They're gonna do a little bit of track prep, and they're gonna roll into features. There's 6 features tonight. I'm gonna go find me some racetrack food. I'm not sure if I remember what exactly they have, but I'll find me something good. Bar's rolling up. Talked to him earlier. He said I was a little lost. Told him I was a little far from home, but it's nice chatting with him. He's gonna join us next week for all of the Northern Swing World of Outlaw races, so looking forward to that. His son Sammy just beat him in the heat race, so it's pretty cool. Let's go find us some food. All right, I went with a barbecue Sloppy Joe, and this place instantly becomes awesome for food because they have sun drop. Any racetrack with sun drop is a good racetrack. But I got a Sloppy Joe barbecue. Put some onions on it, so we're gonna see how it is. Track prep is underway. Barbecue Sloppy Joe was really good, really delicious. I would recommend it. I put onions on it, that definitely brought out some more flavor, but otherwise very good. Not a very runny barbecue sauce that, you know, is very common with Sloppy Joes, so I thought that was really good. Very good flavor, good portion size, not too overwhelming, not too underwhelming, so good choice tonight. Track prep continues. I am standing outside of turn 3 on the green berm. I was talking to their media director here, and we were talking about the World of Outlaws show next week, and he told me they cut the grass over here and I was free to stand here, so I might have to try that next week, see if it's a good spot or not. I am worried though, gonna get pelted with dust, or mud actually, so I'm not entirely sure if that's a wise choice, but it would be a pretty cool vantage point of them coming down the backstretch and into the corner. Just sitting here thinking about how I want to shoot features, what kind of shots I want to take. Since I'm gonna be here next week, I might just play around with different settings and figure out some shots that I want to try and nail next week and get the practice out of the way this week. Might be what I do. And if some of my friends win, I'll shoot their victory lane and try and get photos of the people I know and that I would want to get photos of. So Shaping up to be a good night. 8:53. Features should be rolling out in the next 5-10 minutes. I'm thinking we can be done by 10:30 tonight, and I'd be okay with that. I got a 45-minute drive to my hotel in Baldwin, so I'd be okay with us getting out of here about 10:30, but we'll see. Check out these trophies for tonight. And then the really cool thing is the backs are signed by all of the veterans who are in attendance tonight. So it's a very awesome trophy. All veterans got in free tonight for the races, for vets fighting for vets. Really awesome that the track does this. So those trophies are pretty badass.
Street stock winner Hunter Van Gilder out of race play.
10:25, last feature of the night, hitting the track, late models. Pretty close. I said they'd be done at 10:30, 10:32. Man, great night of racing. All right, that's a wrap from Red Cedar Speedway in Menomonie, Wisconsin. Great night of racing. 3.5-hour program for 6 classes. I think they had 75 cars, 18 total races. They did a great job. Great racing all night long. Phenomenal race surface. I'm looking forward to getting back here next Sunday. But night 1 of the tour done for me. And off to my hotel, and then we got a 6-hour drive to Aberdeen, South Dakota tomorrow. So that's it from Red Cedar Speedway. Catch you at the next one.